Cancerians, my beautiful soul warriors. Okay, let me start out today by saying I'm no longer taking personal readings, and I may start again. And the other thing, my true voice is a little high and squeaky. I've been trying to slow it down for people. Some people it irritates a little bit. It's too hard for me to keep that up. So if I'm talking in a high squeaky voice, that's all I got, people. Okay, so these are the Mermaid Tarot. Damn. Okay, what did I do? I'm so sorry here. There we go. There we go. I thought I hadn't turned my camera on. I'm sorry. Okay. So, this is the Empress. Wow. Right out of the bat. The Empress is a very strong person. She's caring, nurturing. She can have anything she wants. Let me bring this in a little closer so you can see her. She is sitting in water. These are the mermaid cards, so there's a lot of emotions. You have a lot of emotions. But you see, she's got a shell in her hand, and she's a very beautiful, beautiful woman. So, but here's the deal, whether you're male or female, some males have a very nurturing, kind, sweet personality. It doesn't mean that they're not masculine, but this is the main person you are now. Very sweet, very kind, but an Empress takes care of her whole realm. She has a realm she takes care of. Okay, this means that it's not just a queen or a king who has a country. This is a realm. This is a very powerful, powerful person. She can have anything she wants. Okay. And these came out upside down, and we'll see what they want me to do. This is the Nine of Wands. Let me listen just a minute. And okay, a Nine of Wands it's also called a Wounded Warrior card. It means you've been through a lot. In the original Rider-Waite, they have a bandage on their head. But you see here, he's set up his boundaries. He's set up like a fence where he doesn't want people to pass that boundary, okay? And it looks here like he is lighting each one. The thing is with you, this came out in reverse, and I don't believe, sometimes they tell me to read it in reverse or not read it in reverse, but I don't think you've set up enough boundaries. I think you are a wounded warrior. You've been through a lot. You've gotten your little baby inner soul kind of hurt at times, but you still need to set up some boundaries, okay? And this one is Eight of Wands. This one, they're telling me leave right side up. Okay, and Eight of Wands is, it's like, who was it? I think Esther Hicks said, rockets of desire are coming toward you. And it doesn't mean physical desire. Well, it is in a way, but it means that what you've put out in the universe is shooting back to you. This is a very beautiful, beautiful card, and it's coming in fast. In this deck, you can see it's just shooting up from the volcano. All of this energy, power, it's coming in fast. So at this point in time, I think you're doing pretty good. I think you feel a little alone at times, but look at the powerful person you are. Okay, let's see what they want me to do. Just saying one more of these. Wow, so I almost have the whole deck upside down. Okay, let's see what they want me to do. Um, this is a Two of Swords, and this is, see, they're fighting, okay? In an original Rider-Waite, there's a lady that's blindfolded, and she's got two swords, and she doesn't know which way to go, or she needs to make a choice, but she can't really see which choice she needs. And that is what I think. I think this one belongs right side up. Okay, your choices. You want something, and you're doing very well, but I don't think you know exactly what you want at this time. I mean, you may say, yes, I'd like to have that, or I'd like to have some money, or I'd like to have maybe a true love. But then you go, well, no, I kind of like being alone, or yeah, I've got enough money. So the thing is, you can have whatever you want, but I think you need to make a definite choice on what you want, okay? And this is a Three of Swords. Okay, in this one, I feel like we should leave reversed. This is where everyone is, they're so brokenhearted because the whale died. Now, these are mermaids, and of course, there's a lot of emotions in water. Obviously, you're Cancerian, so you do have a lot of emotions. But this one came out reversed, and it's telling me you were hurt. This was in your past. I don't think you carry that hurt a lot now. Occasionally, when you look back, it's still there, but and it may have. Let me see how I can word this. If you're thinking about a future, perhaps a lover, okay, this past hurt will have a definite impact on what you believe or what you want, but it doesn't hurt your heart anymore. Okay, this is a Ten of Wands, and can you see this? She's carrying a whole lot of sticks. Okay, this is a burden, but it's also, let me turn my iPad around a little bit. It is also, this came out reversed also. I think you've let a lot of this burden go, okay? You're no longer carrying it, and sometimes even upright. It can be read where, depending on the cards around, it can be read that someone is letting go of the burden. You had a huge burden, but I think you're out of that burden now. Wherever you were stuck before, I think you're out of that burden. Okay, so let's do, these are the Whispers of the Oceans cards, and two came out, and we will leave two. Okay. And this is, oh, why am I upside down here? Okay, I'm so sorry, I don't know what my camera's doing. Leaping through the air, okay? And this is, let me see if I can read it for you. A plan you have made is on track. You are waiting for something. Get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. There we are, right there. This goes along with this card, and you can see the two different decks. Is just reconfirming what this card said. I think you need to figure out what you really want, which direction, what do you really want to come to you in life, because you have the ability, you are the Empress, you have the ability to create it. Now, here's the thing, we have to see it in our imagination if we want it to come to us. We have to believe. As I said, I think for some of you, you were brokenhearted over a love. I think that's what it was at some point in the past. So it's colored your view of the future now, whether you believe someone can truly love you, they will love you. And then also, I think some of you are kind of, at times you think you're happy just like you are, sort of. I'm trying to find a way. Okay, let me put an example here out. So perhaps someone is kind of by themselves, a loner, okay? And that you can have a family too and do that, like children, but you're kind of living perhaps on your own, maybe with some children, but you're reserved about getting believing that someone true could come to you, and you like your peace and your quiet, and you like things the way they are. So sometimes you're thinking, well, do I want another person or not? I don't want them interfering in my life, but yet I do want another person. So there's that. I don't know exactly what I want. And the past has colored your vision of the future. All right, and this is, what is my iPad is showing everything upside down every time I turn it. Okay, this is shedding the old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see the new prospects. And here's the thing. I do feel like something new is coming to you. I actually kind of feel like you might be traveling a little bit and enjoying that. And this is resilience. I keep turning my iPad and I keep getting it upside down so I can see what I'm doing here. There is no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determinations and patience to handle what is happening. And now, I will tell you, and you see the little, can you see this? There's a little heart here. So, I think you are a patient person. You just think, well, I'm doing pretty well. Life is bringing me pretty good things. I can have pretty much this or that. I think you're fairly okay monetary-wise. But you're also very resilient. If something comes your way, you have to readjust. And I think you do that pretty well. But they're telling you, again, you've got to make that choice. What do you really want? Because you can have it. So if you, coming from the past, just let go of that where it's colored your vision of the future. But there's the heart again. As I said, I think you really would love someone to really love you. And you're such a kind and gentle person. I think that you deserve it. I also feel that at some point in the past you used to be defensive quite a bit, but I think you've released that. Something has happened in your life and you're more calm and peaceful now. It's not that you won't stand up for yourself, but you're not quite as defensive. You've got a sense of peace now. Replacing what was lost. There we go. Okay. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. And that's, several cards are telling you new path, basically. Okay? Create a new perspective or outlook. There we go. Exactly what I was saying. The new outlook needs to come. That past hurt colored your future. So it's not that you haven't gotten over the pain. You've gotten over the pain, but there's still something that it left a little bit of residue where it said, yeah, been there, done that, that can't happen. Tried it for a long time, it just doesn't work. Okay? So you've got to replace what was lost. Now you have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Okay? Create with a new perspective or outlook. This card also may indicate abundance is on the horizon. And that is true. You do have more money coming in. You have quite a bit, actually. Okay? So, let's see here. What's our time here? Um, these are the water alchemy cards, and they're telling me reverse. Don't check the reverse on this one. Okay, here we go. I love these cards, but I love all my cards anyway. This is Mist, and you will see that she's sitting in a lotus, all right? This is true abundance. There's two swans here. Swans mate for life. Can you see that right here? Okay. Swans mate for life. But you see there's a crane right here. Can you see it? So a crane has to stand on one leg and be patient and wait for a little fish to come to them. So there is something coming to you. I believe it's true love. And you see, you're sitting in a lotus, which means like everything. Your mind is starting to change. You're getting better all along. This is a beautiful card for you. Okay, and this is Spray. And this is kind of, you see also, he's stepping on a flower. He's balancing on a flower. And you see all this beautiful stuff that's swirling around him. Also, you see this little butterfly over here. Can you see it? A little butterfly right here. I'm trying to bring it a little closer. A butterfly indicates change, metamorphosis. And oh, there's another one right here too. See it? And you see he's happy. He's balancing and he's happy. Now, this card, let me get it out here. This is also a card of balance. Again, they are two different decks, but this is a card of sort of balancing. You don't know kind of which way to go. It's not a Two of Pentacles, but it can mean you just don't really know which way to go, you know. But I think you're beginning to see that. But the Two of Swords can also mean you just need to make a choice. And I believe that's the true thing, true meaning for this one, for you. You just got to find out what you want and go for it. You can create it. And this is, it's like a happy balance. He's found his balance. He's on a flower. And I think you're finding your balance right now. I mean, it's really amazing for you. And again, this comes on top of this card with resilience and the little heart. So you are changing. Okay. So, and this is a geyser. It's kind of a weird face, but in the Polynesian culture, men do that. When they're dancing, a lot of times they'll stick their tongues out, and I'm not quite sure why, but I think it's to scare the opponent or scare some bad spirits away. And I'm sure I'm going to hear a lot of comments on that because I don't quite know. But in my book, that's what he's doing. He's scaring, no, you know, I've got the ability, I've got it. And if you've ever seen these Polynesian men dance, there's so much power. Oh my gosh. You know, they're stomping, they're doing everything, but I'm always amazed to see the power they have. It's just like it radiates from them. And so that's what I feel you have. There's power here, but it looks like there's a doorway here. So you have to step into your power. And I think you're scaring the bad things away. And now also, let me see what kind of bird. I can't tell what kind of bird. I always turn off my light in here, and it's so the glare is not on the cards. You see it better in the reading actually than I do because of the lighting in here. So, but there's a bird. And you know, back when they weren't able to send messages over a phone or a telegraph, they could send messages with pigeons. So to me, birds always bring messages. They're bringing you something. And also you'll see here, see the little lizard? I don't know that this is a fire drake, but I would assume it is. But a fire drake supposedly could be in the fire and still come out. It didn't hurt them. So I think this is a very powerful card for you. You are learning to accept your power. Very nice reading so far. Let's see. I know there's something else they told me to use. Where did I put it? Okay. So we're already on 20. So these are hidden realms. Okay. You are very powerful. You just have to figure out what you want. Things are going your way. They really, really are. Okay. This is a light dancer. And it's illumination, the radiant self, the shining soul. And this is a beautiful, beautiful card. Can you see how beautiful it is? It's like she's kind of ethereal, and she's possibly, in the outer universe, or in the universe, in the stars and everything. And she's just looking up at this star. You have the ability to do this. You're a very beautiful being, and I think the things you've gone through has brought you, and let me say this, I think you've gone through something fairly recently. I don't think it was the heartbreak, the true love heartbreak, but I think it was something, possibly someone you cared for. There was something that sent you to a higher realm. It moved you up in your soul experience. Okay. This is Healing Temple of the Lunar Light. Now you're a Cancerian, and Cancerians, the moon is just wonderful for Cancerians. I'm a moon person. That's not my sign, but I just go outside at night and look at the moon. I absolutely adore it. And that's what you've got. You see the moon here, and this is a temple of light, and it's life cycles, energy healing, and communication. And this is, you've gone through these cycles and cycles. And the moon always usually means something we don't know. It's a little mysterious. We can't see the back of the moon. So this is a healing temple. This is time for you to heal right now. You've been through something, and it's been a great learning experience. In the further past, I believe, for most of you, in the further past, I believe that there was a pretty big heartbreak. And then I think recently something else has happened that you didn't expect to break your heart, but it did. Not in a way of true love, but I think it was something else that broke your heart. And usually things that break our heart is someone we care about, someone we love, something. Okay? All right. And this is a healing temple. Now, these cards, both of them, have said healing temple. And these cards are very varied. So I am surprised you got 2 of the healing temples right out. And this is definitely meant for you. Restoration, cure, and safety. So at this point in time, I think you're just restoring yourself. I think you're realizing who you are. Beautiful, beautiful reading. You are a powerful person. You're the Empress, okay? And, but I don't think you quite know what to imagine for you. But this is a very powerful reading. And I would say what the cards are trying to tell you is that, hang in there a little bit, but if you want something, you just have to imagine it and believe in it. You can do it. Very, very wonderful reading. I'm so happy for you. Okay, Cancer, I love this reading for you. I get so hurt when somebody gets a bad reading. Sometimes I cry. It's just not, I try not to do that, but it's wonderful reading for you. I'm so happy for you. Just, if you want something, you got to believe you can have it. Okay, I love you. I'll see y'all next time.